Hello there. So new video from new location, but today I wanted to go on a little bit about target areas. So this is kind of something you might look at more after you've kind of covered basic striking. You've got the hang of the basic strikes, how to perform them well, and then you might now look at where to actually try and hit, where to land, because there's lots of different points of the body you can hit. The vast majority of the surface area of the body, those areas, are actually not going to do massive damage. Sometimes it'll be uncomfortable, but they won't be super devastating. So sort of understanding what we call target areas, these are like the sort of the best places to hit, the real sort of areas, if you can land there, they're going to do the most damage. So it's efficiency basically. The energy you expend to try and do damage has a greater result at the end. So typically these are quite small areas. They're typically gaps in between the larger parts. So typically most sort of, you hit someone in like a large area, like muscular area, it's gonna not do that much. It might cause bruising later on, but that's not gonna help you in the actual moment, heat of the moment. That's only something that happened that annoys them later on, but it's not gonna help you in the actual, when you need it. So typically, or like if you hit a bone, it's going to do more damage to you. So the typical areas like in between the most commonly known ones that people instinctively know of, we know to try and hit the head to cause damage because we know it's like the most delicate zone. We instinctively protect our heads by things like flinching. The flinch response is there to protect this area, but you need to understand we're trying to hit the head, that the bottom half is the delicate part that you can do damage to. The top part is really solid, it's very thick bone. If you hit that, that's how you break your hand trying to hit someone in the head. That's why it's typically better if you're doing bare knuckle fighting, you're trying to hit someone in the head, that you do like a palm strike instead, because if they just suddenly drop their head or you just miss because it's hard in the actual heat of the fight with adrenaline, and you have to find motor skill to try and hit someone like that, especially if it's a moving target, and you hit the hard solid part of the skull, it's going to break your knuckles in your hand. So target areas, there's the most well-known ones are around the jaw, the lower part of the face. Anywhere around here is going to cause damage, potentially a knockout. There's areas like the side of the neck. There's other points like gaps in between muscles, parts there hard to hit, or like solar plexus. So you got your ribs just there, that's where you get winded, you get hit there, causes your diaphragm to spasm basically. It stops you being able to breathe in properly and can really mess someone up, and it's very painful. Obviously the groin, not a very nice place to hit, can incapacitate people a lot of the time. Other places, actually inside of the leg there's an artery there, the femoral artery. You hit that, it's not very nice. Really unpleasant, can often cause the leg to move out of the way as a result, and you can sort of utilise that to follow up with something else. Outside of the leg in the same way, that's the dead leg point. That's where, Muay Thai, they always chop away at there because that really kills your leg, so you can't really use it anymore. And there's loads, but it's important to understand sort of differences, and to start looking at how you can target specific parts of the body. Obviously you've got your liver as well, just there, and spleen on the other side, but the liver's the one that really shuts your body down if it gets hit. But yeah, so it's important, once you've got the hang of the basic striking, where to actually target, how you can hit those target areas, how you can break through your opponent's guard to get them, because naturally their guard's going to be trying to protect those target areas. Typically the best way to find a good place to hit is to try and hit the place that your opponent's trying to not let you hit, instinctively almost. So yeah, that's a little bit about target areas, where to sort of try and hit your opponents, and I'll see you on the next one.